this evening when I came home from work, came into the house and Josh, the oldest boy, was there, but Jakey wasn't. And my Angeline said Jake's had gone upstairs to hide away because he's been a bit bad at nursery and he did something he shouldn't have done. And he's afraid. He's afraid that I would tell him off. And so I said to my wife, he's been really good for many, many weeks at nursery, and I'm not going to make anything of this incident except to tell him that it's wrong and not to do it again, and the reasons why it is wrong, also to find out the true story behind it. So I wandered upstairs, looked in this room and that room, went off to their bedroom, and as I looked around the corner, Jacob was standing there, looking concerned and worried. And I simply sat down on the bed and just picked him up in my arms. And Jacob said, "Daddy, you're not angry with me?" And I said, "No, I'm not angry with you, Jacob." He said, "Do you still love me?" I said, "Of course I love you. I always love you, no matter what you do." "But I did a bad thing," he said. "I know. We all do wrong things at times in our lives. We all have a bad day." And he'd almost cried, really. He was so relieved and almost couldn't understand that I didn't tell him off as I would normally do, because he used to be quite regular at these things. And I just hugged him, kissed him and loved him. And he said, "Daddy, I promise I won't do it again." And I just sort of hugged him and carried him downstairs and reassured him that Daddy loved him and that all was well, even though he had done wrong, and explained to him that, the reasons why and how he mustn't do it again. And it made me think that's how the Lord deals with us. Many times as a single Christian, I did things that I considered wrong. Not majorly sinful big things, small things, but just kept doing them from time to time. And it used to make me grieve. And I used to think, well, Lord, you filled me with your love and your peace and your happiness, even though I've done this thing. And I just feel, why do you bother with me? Why do you keep being patient with me? And the Lord, I guess, could have said to me, as I said to Jacob, "I love you. I know you've done that thing wrong, and I know that you're not happy with doing it, and I'm not going to make anything of it." And the Lord does that for you as well, for me. And if in your life today or last week or whatever, you've done something that you feel ashamed of or you feel bad about before the Lord, and you feel you can't enter his presence because of it, the Lord wants to just to, as it were, sit you on his lap, put his arms around you, even though you'll say, "Lord, I've done this," and you just say, "I love you." And that's how he wants to treat you and treat me, even in our failings. So may that encourage you.